Yes, and words or stuff that is being said at this point of time. Shovan Chatterjee is apparently resigning, saying this is being extremely humiliating, being left out and not being given a ticket. But Kailash Vijayvargiya is sounding extremely confident. He spoke to my colleague Suryagni Roy just a short while back. Let's listen in.
हमारे साथ है कैलाश विजयवर्गीय। खड़गपुर में तैयारी सर कैसी लग रही है अमित शाह की सभा की, रैली की?
देखिए, काफ़ी कार्यकर्ता स्नेह करते हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, और विशेषकर अमित शाह जी ने जिस प्रकार सीए का बिल लाकर लोगों को ये आश्वासन दिया है, ये आश्वस्त किया है कि उन्हें नागरिकता मिलेगी। 50-50, 60-60 साल से लोग यहाँ पर रह रहे हैं बांग्लादेश से आकर, पाकिस्तान से आकर, पर उन्हें नागरिकता नहीं मिली थी। वो नागरिकता का बिल अमित शाह जी ने पास करवाया, इसलिए बंगाल में वे जो विस्थापित लोग हैं उनका विशेष स्नेह है अमित शाह जी के प्रति।
आज अमित शाह जी की रैली है यहाँ पर। ममता बनर्जी ने भी एक रैली की है, लेकिन शायद पहली बार हिंदुस्तान के इतिहास में व्हील चेयर में बैठ के किसी नेत्री ने रैली की है। क्या क्या कहना चाहोगे आप?
देखिए, वो कॉन्स्पिरेंसी करना चाहती थी और सहानुभूति बटोरने के लिए उन्होंने विपक्ष पे आरोप भी लगाया था, पर मैं मीडिया को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। मीडिया के लोगों ने वो एक्सपोज कर दिया और वो सहानुभूति प्राप्त करना चाहते थे कि विपक्ष ने मुझे मारा, पहले बंगाल की बेटी, फिर बंगाल की बेटी को मारा, ऐसे श्रृंखला उनकी चलने वाली थी शायद। पर मैं मीडिया को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ कि उस श्रृंखला को उन्होंने ब्रेक कर दिया और उनका षड्यंत्र उजागर हो गया। उन्होंने कहा कि मुझे 5-6 लड़कों ने धक्का दिया, बाकी उनका ही एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, उनके ही सीएस ने जो चुनाव आयोग को रिपोर्ट दी है उसमें कहा कि ऐसी कोई घटना नहीं हुई, ये एक दुर्घटना है। और इससे ममता जी का चेहरा बेनकाब हो गया जनता के सामने। अब वो भले ही चेयर पर बैठकर, व्हील चेयर पर बैठकर सहानुभूति प्राप्त करने के लिए जनता के बीच में जाएं, पर ऐसे कॉन्स्पिरेंसी करने से सहानुभूति नहीं मिलती।
एक आखिरी सवाल कैलाश जी आपसे, 4 एमपी या इस बार लड़ेंगे, क्या आपको नहीं लगता कि दिलीप घोष भी लड़ सकते थे खड़गपुर के सीट से, क्योंकि उन्होंने कांग्रेस के ज्ञान सिंह सोहनपाल को हराया था, इसको कांग्रेस का बेस्टिन माना जाता था?
देखिए, ये निर्णय करना हमारी केंद्रीय नेतृत्व का काम है। उनका निर्देश होता है, जिसको लड़ने का वो लड़ता है, जिसको नहीं होता वो नहीं लड़ता है। तो पार्टी ने तय किया है और दिलीप दा बहुत अनुशासित सिपाही है। पार्टी कहेंगे कि अभी 4 चरण की ओर अभी लिस्ट बाकी है, यदि पार्टी सोचेगी तो उनको लड़ाएगी, और यदि उनको सिर्फ चुनाव प्रचार में ही उपयोग करना है तो चुनाव प्रचार करेंगे। वो एक अच्छे कार्यकर्ता हैं दिलीप दा, अनुशासित कार्यकर्ता, और पार्टी जो आदेश देगी उसका पालन करेंगे।
So Kailash Vijayvargiya there launching a frontal attack on the Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee, saying that entire drama about the injury and being attacked by 4-5 men, the Chief Secretary's report to the Election Commission, that drama of Mamta Banerjee has failed, because even the Chief Secretary's report very clearly says that it was an accident, and Mamta Banerjee, according to Kailash Vijayvargiya, stands exposed. Now the BJP claims that this was a very well-planned conspiracy where one, Mamta Banerjee would first say she was injured, then campaign on a wheelchair, then say that Bengal's daughter was targeted by outsiders. But that entire plot, according to Kailash Vijayvargiya, did not succeed. In fact, the Election Commission has cracked down on laxity in Mamta Banerjee's security, and several officials, including IPS officers, have been placed under suspension or removed, because according to Election Commission, at least the report that was sent to the Election Commission, there were lapses in Mamta Banerjee's Mamta Banerjee's security. And I want to cut across to Riju Datta, TMC spokesperson and leader, joins me on the broadcast. Riju Datta, you heard Kailash Vijayvargiya saying that this entire facade, this drama that Mamta Banerjee and those close to her, that drama has failed with this report that says it was an accident and no attack on Bengal ki beti.
See, Gaurav, first of all, I want to say to you that it is quite evident by the actions of the Election Commission that there was a major lapse in the security of the sitting Chief Minister of West Bengal. Secondly, again we will say that it was a very, very coordinated attack, because otherwise how this would have happened. And you have to remember the chronology, that the statement by Dilip Ghosh, the tweet by Soumitra Khan, which says, see what happens after 5 p.m. and 6:15 hours the CM was attacked. So these have to be taken in account. And I will tell you this, the strength of a democracy lies in the strength of its institutions. If you compromise all the state machine and all the state institutions, then we are headed for a clear doom.
So
And
is the
this is
Trinamool
time
Congress
we
questioning,
should-
is the Trinamool Congress questioning the report that's been sent from West Bengal to the Election Commission and the findings and the action that's been taken against certain police officers, sir?
I will categorically say that the action taken by the Election Commission clearly shows that there was a major lapse in the security, where the security protocol is completely under the Election Commission. And when they have already taken action and they have already agreed that there was a major lapse in security, why are they not coming out and saying that yes, it was a coordinated attack and that is why we have taken this action?
But how do you then explain, sir, if I may, the
Yes.
discrepancy as the BJP alleges in Mamata Banerjee's statement? On day one, she said there was an attack. On day two, she said that when supporters came and people came, there was an incident or words to that effect, sir. She did not use the word attack on day two. So did she realize that the ground realities were different from what was said on day one, sir?
No, absolutely not. And I will clarify this. You know, the day Mamata Banerjee was attacked, there was a huge uproar in Bengal. There were a lot of chakka jams in a lot of places. So Mamata Banerjee's second video was a humble appeal to her cadres to, avoid any untoward situation. So the BJP, see, the problem with BJP is they do not have an agenda or a manifesto. See the defections in their party right now. So they are changing their narrative every 24 hours. If Mamata Banerjee would have said attack and the entire Bengal would have started burning, then on all the national media they would have said, see, Mamata Banerjee is inciting violence from an hospital bed. So it was a humble appeal to the cadres that,
Okay.
you calm down, I am okay, let me get back on the field.
Okay.
I do not
Priyanka
understand now they're challenging the fact
Tibrewal,
that
spokesperson
Mamata
of the
Banerjee was injured.
BJP, also joins me on the broadcast. Priyanka Tibrewal, just a short while back, Kailash Vijayvargiya told India Today's Suryagni that Mamata Banerjee's drama had failed, but the Trinamool Congress insists that Mamata Banerjee was attacked and there was a massive lapse in her security, but the whole truth is not coming out because the institutions are under pressure, ma'am.
Right. So, see, we've already seen that the Election Commission has ruled out any kind of attack which was alleged by the TMC as well as Mamata Banerjee. But even then, the TMC was blaming the Election Commission and was saying that the Election Commission is working on behest of BJP and the central government. So now this is also ruled out because whatever complaints they had made to the Election Commission has taken action on that. And see, that is the reason they have already changed the postings of the DM from there. So now, whatever the TMC was saying, that is already proved that that was untrue. So every time they blame, they say that we run the Election Commission, we run the CID, we run the CBI, and we run the other agencies, which is actually incorrect. That has been proved today. Now, apart from that, Mamata Banerjee has realized that on the very first day, whatever she had planned, that plan has gone in vain.
Okay.
Because it didn't work out for her. People of Bengal are smart enough. They have been seeing Mamata Banerjee do all these nautanki in the last 10 years. And before that, when the CPM regime was there, that time a lot she has done. So people of Bengal are a witness to whatever nautanki she is capable of doing. That is the reason today in Bengal, it is not affecting the people at all. Whatever she's doing, walking on the wheelchair, sitting on the wheelchair, doing
so
a
two
rally,
images we are
that
about
is
to
of
put
no
out on
use.
your television screen. One is Mamata Banerjee was campaigning earlier on a wheelchair, and the second is the road show of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. There you see the Home Minister, and there's a massive road show in Kharagpur. Amidst this, of course, there's this report of the BJP coming out with a new list, and the BJP's new list, Priyanka Tibrewal, as you well know, has Babul Supriyo, who's contesting from Toliganj, Swapan Das Gupta from Tarkeshwar, Loket Chatterjee from Churchura, and it's being said, Priyanka Tibrewal, that the BJP is using all these big guns or Lok Sabha MPs or Rajya Sabha MPs or a union minister because you don't have enough bench strength for assembly elections.
I don't understand that why is TMC so petrified? If they think that we don't have candidates, we don't have enough candidates to contest the election, why are they so scared? These are our MPs, and accordingly, in our constitution and in our democracy and the system of India permits that an MP can contest an MLA election. After a period of months, he chooses if he wishes to stay as an MLA, then he has to resign one of the posts. Both can be done simultaneously. So now we are following all the norms of the country. Why are they scared? They are going here and there to find candidates, half of them from jail, now out from bail are contesting, whereas they are promised that, no person having any corrupt record will contest the election. But even then, people like Madan Mitra and others are contesting from DC. So they should mind their own business.
Okay.
And rather than speaking nonsense,
But Riju Datta,
and fight.
Riju Datta, the BJP insists that it wants to bring about a real parivartan or a real change in Bengal, and they are bringing their best, which according to the BJP also includes people like Ashok Lahiri, who was former executive director of the Asia Development Bank and former chief economic advisor, Government of India. So they're saying we have real talent and we are giving real talent to Bengal. What's wrong in it, sir?
See, first of all, you have seen they have already used up 2 phases to give their candidate list, but still lot needs to come out. We have not given candidature to 30 more MLAs, so they can use them also. We have no problem. Let them do what they want. But the bottom line is here, sir, if the election is something to go by perception and optics, then today, BJP in their desperation to win Bengal has stooped so low that they are now challenging the injury to Mamata Banerjee to the Election Commission. Now, again, coming back to the optics, today you have your channel just now showed at one end there is Mamata Banerjee fighting for the people of Bengal on a wheelchair after breaking her leg, and on the other hand there is a 5-star car on which some Bhavya leaders are standing and waving their hands.
Okay,
who do you think
give me a moment. I quickly want to cut across and listen in to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah in conversation with Pallavi Saha.
अमित जी, एक जन सैलाब सा यहाँ पर आ रखा है, इसको आप परिवर्तन में परिवर्तित होते देख रहे हैं?
निश्चित रूप से परिवर्तन का ही निशानी है। मैं 2.5 घंटे लेट हूँ। पूरा रोड खड़गपुर का एक भी व्यक्ति आज घर में नहीं है। खड़गपुर की राहें, रोड, रास्ते सब भरे पड़े हैं। यही बताता है कि बंगाल की जनता भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ है और मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में यहाँ परिवर्तन करना चाहिए।
आज आप लोगों ने काफी कैंडिडेट्स की लिस्ट निकाली है, सांसदों को उतार दिया है, तो तृणमूल का कहना है कि आपकी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ नहीं है इसलिए सांसद उतार रहे हैं।
चलिए, ऐसी टिप्पणियों का मैं जवाब देना नहीं चाहता, मगर सांसद का अधिकार है जनता का प्रतिनिधि दोनों सदनों में बनने का। ये फैसला बंगाल की जनता को करना चाहिए और ममता दीदी हमारे सांसदों से क्यों डर रही है? नहीं डरना चाहिए, जो भी आए सामना करिए।
आपको क्या लगता है कि जो कुछ लोग हैं थोड़े बहुत नाराज है टिकट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर, वो आप उनको मना लेंगे?
स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है, बहुत स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कैडर मजबूत है। हमारे कार्यकर्ता बातों को समझते हैं। मुझे भरोसा है यहाँ जीतेंगे। यहाँ पूर्ण बहुमत की 200 सीटों से ज्यादा सीटों वाली सरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की बनेगी और मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में गरीब कल्याण के जो काम 10 साल से नहीं हुए वो सारे काम होंगे। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर आगे बढ़ेगा, युवाओं को रोजगार मिलेगा, सीमाओं को भी हम सुरक्षित करेंगे, तुष्टीकरण को बंद करेंगे, गुंडा राज भी बंद करेंगे और भ्रष्टाचार को भी बंद करेंगे।
ममता दीदी के व्हीलचेयर कैंपेन के बारे में क्या कहना चाहिए?
ममता जी का
व्हीलचेयर पे अब कैंपेन कर रही है, कैसे कह रही है मुझे तोड़ नहीं सकते आप?
चलिए, हम तोड़ना भी नहीं चाहते, हम किसी को तोड़ना नहीं चाहते। हम टोलबाजी को तोड़ना चाहते हैं, हम करप्शन को तोड़ना चाहते हैं, हम घुसपैठ को रोकना चाहते हैं। मैं मानता हूं इसमें किसी का विरोध नहीं हो।
आखिरी सवाल, सिंपैथी वेव उनके लिए क्रिएट होगा, आपको लगता है क्या वो दिक्कत की बात होगी भाजपा के लिए?
देखिए, निश्चित रूप से नंदीग्राम सीट पर हम बड़े मार्जिन के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी जीतने जा रही है। शुभेंदु वहां बहुत बड़े मार्जिन के साथ जीतेंगे।
शुक्रिया हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए। ये थे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह आज तक से खास बातचीत करते हुए।
So, Pallavi Saha there speaking exclusively to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and big points being made. And Shubhajit, if I could quickly bring you into this conversation, you're looking at the crowds at Kharagpur, you are hearing the Union Home Minister. when he says, look at the people, look at the outpouring at Kharagpur, people are with the BJP. When he says in Nandigram, Shubhendu Adhikari will win with a big margin and the BJP will come with 200 plus seats. Now, is all of this a part just of election campaigning, or is there merit in the BJP saying that they are able to move forward, they are able to reach out to the people when they say that they will end corruption, they will secure borders, they will ensure that there is no minority appeasement?
Gaurav, there are, none of the parties, these two parties, one can say that they're entirely controlling Bengal. There are certain pockets which BJP is controlling and they have been winning successively. One is Kharagpur and this parts of West Midnapur. And, deep South Bengal, for example, you look at it, it is still the bastion of Trinamool Congress. So both have their pluses and minuses, and we will know about it later. But what is very critical at this stage and important is the list that BJP has published. It is very interesting because over last 4 or 5 days, and we are discussing this in your channel, that how to control the narrative. Because for last 4 days or 4.5 days, Trinamool Congress was controlling this narrative to a great extent because Ms. Banerjee was not well, and she was been in wheelchair in the afternoon. So Trinamool was winning this narrative. Now suddenly it has changed with this list. Whatever both the parties says, what I understand, getting 4 MPs to contest in the local election within 14 to 15 months of the Lok Sabha election is something which everybody is discussing now. And I am telling you, 2 candidates who are definitely winning, there was no doubt about it. One is this Dinhata candidate of Trinamool Congress, an old forward bloc person who switched over to Trinamool Congress, that is Udayan Guho, and the other Arup Biswas in Taliganj. Now they both are in trouble because they are against the heavyweights of BJP whom people know across the state. So they're under pressure, and this will impact other seats as well. So this is, as we were discussing, that within few hours,
okay, so
BJP
you're saying
will
it to
do
a large
something.
extent, it is also all about the narrative. But when it comes to narrative, Priyanka Tibrewal, the BJP kept saying, look how there's a mass exodus that's taking place from the Trinamool Congress, and lock, stock and barrel people are joining the BJP. This is also leading to heartburn within the BJP when your old loyalists or when your senior leaders who are not getting tickets, for example, Shauvan Chatterjee and others, they are disappointed. They're saying we are being humiliated in our own party. So there is this insider versus outsider even within the BJP, ma'am.
See, now, whatever decision is being taken by the committees in BJP, so this is completely their decision. And we, being the loyalists of BJP, we do not speak about the decision which the party takes for the betterment of the party in West Bengal. We will come to power in West Bengal. So now, and when there are certain utensils in the house, so noise will always be there. So you can't avoid that. But apart from that, we know how to deal with the kids and how to leaders of our party, and the leaders know that very, very well.
Okay. Riju Datta, it's the kind of big guns that the BJP is bringing out. That shows that they are moving in for a decisive, you heard our analyst, you heard Amit Shah. Amit Shah is confident that the BJP is coming with 200 seats. Be that as it may, we will know that on the 2nd of May. But the point is, they are fighting with everything that they have. Does that put the TMC on the defensive again in the battle of the narrative? The narrative of Didi being targeted by outsiders hasn't been borne out by facts on ground, according to the report that was submitted to the Election Commission, sir.
See, Gaurav, just give me a little time to explain. See, the election will be fought on 10 years of hard work of Mamata Banerjee and with touching lives versus 7 years of fake promises and jumlas. When the union minister talks about development and Poriborton, he has developed so much in the country in the last 7 years that petrol is 100, gas cylinder is 900, and unemployment is an all-time high. So these are the factors which will come into play. And talking about when you talk about fielding MPs into general elections, then as far as I know, Modi ji is going to do 20 rallies and Amit Shah ji is going to do more than 30 rallies.
Okay.
Then they also, being MPs, should have contested from Bengal. What is the harm in it? Because as per the Article 1012 of the Constitution, even if they lose, they will still remain MPs. So they could have also campaigned, no? Because anyways, they are here in Bengal. So the bottom line is, they are invested so much in Bengal. If they lose Bengal, which they will, it will break their backbone going into 2024 and it will be a major face loss for BJP.
Okay, Priyanka Tibrewal is responding to that assertion. Quickly, Priyanka Tibrewal, please respond, because we've got a clearer version of what Amit Shah said. We'll play that out, but Priyanka Tibrewal, please respond, ma'am.
All I can see is that God gives them some peace. See how scared and petrified Mr. Riju Datta is, and the TMC is equally scared. They address themselves as Ghayal Sherni. TMC addresses Mamata Banerjee as Ghayal Sherni. I just want to ask a question. What was the Sherni doing when the corruption syndicate and coal mafia was just working under her nose, where she accepted that she knew about this and she asked her party cadres to stop the corruption? What was the Sherni doing then?
The syndicate is Amit Shah and Narendra Modi's syndicate.
Okay. Rhetoric, of course, will be responded to by the
CM
voters.
herself accepted.
Rhetoric will be responded to by voters, but Ghayal Sherni versus this massive onslaught of the BJP. Let's listen in to Amit Shah.
हमारे साथ इस वक्त गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी हैं, जो रोड शो पर हैं खड़गपुर में। अमित जी, एक जनसैलाब सा यहाँ पर आ रखा है, इसको आप परिवर्तन में परिवर्तित होते देख रहे हैं?
निश्चित रूप से परिवर्तन का ही निशानी है। मैं 2.5 घंटे लेट हूँ। पूरा रोड खड़गपुर का एक भी व्यक्ति आज घर में नहीं है। खड़गपुर की राहें, रोड, रास्ते सब भरे पड़े हैं। यही बताता है कि बंगाल की जनता भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ है और मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में यहाँ परिवर्तन करना चाहिए।
आज आप लोगों ने काफी कैंडिडेट्स की लिस्ट निकाली है, सांसदों को उतार दिया है, तो तृणमूल का कहना है कि आपकी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ नहीं है, इसलिए सांसद उतार रहे हैं।
चलिए, ऐसी टिप्पणियों का मैं जवाब देना नहीं चाहता, मगर सांसद का अधिकार है जनता का प्रतिनिधि दोनों सदनों में बनने का। ये फैसला बंगाल की जनता को करना चाहिए। और ममता दीदी हमारे सांसदों से क्यों डर रही है? नहीं डरना चाहिए, जो भी आए सामना करिए।
आपको क्या लगता है कि जो कुछ लोग हैं थोड़े बहुत नाराज है टिकट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर, वो आप उनको मना लेंगे?
स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है, बहुत स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कैडर मजबूत है। हमारे कार्यकर्ता बातों को समझते हैं। मुझे भरोसा है यहाँ जीतेंगे। यहाँ पूर्ण बहुमत की 200 सीटों से ज्यादा सीटों वाली सरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की बनेगी और मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में गरीब कल्याण के जो काम 10 साल से नहीं हुए वो सारे काम होंगे। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर आगे बढ़ेगा, युवाओं को रोजगार मिलेगा, सीमाओं को भी हम सुरक्षित करेंगे, तुष्टीकरण को बंद करेंगे, गुंडा राज भी बंद करेंगे और भ्रष्टाचार को भी बंद करेंगे।
ममता दीदी के व्हील चेयर कैंपेन के बारे में क्या कहना चाहिए?
ममता जी का
व्हील चेयर पे अब कैंपेन कर रही है, कैसे कह रही है मुझे तोड़ नहीं सकते आप?
चलिए, हम तोड़ना भी नहीं चाहते, हम किसी को तोड़ना नहीं चाहते। हम टोलबाजी को तोड़ना चाहते हैं, हम करप्शन को तोड़ना चाहते हैं, हम घुसपैठ को रोकना चाहते हैं। मैं मानता हूं इसमें किसी का विरोध नहीं हो।
आखिरी सवाल, सिंपैथी वेव उनके लिए क्रिएट होगा, आपको लगता है क्या वो दिक्कत की बात होगी भाजपा के लिए?
देखिए, निश्चित रूप से नंदीग्राम सीट पर हम बड़े मार्जिन के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी जीतने जा रही है। शुभेंदु वहां बहुत बड़े मार्जिन के साथ जीतेंगे।
शुक्रिया हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए। ये थे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह आज तक से।
Shuvajit, you heard the Home Minister. You also heard him respond to my colleague Poulomi Saha's question. Mamata Banerjee campaigning on a wheelchair. And he's saying that that doesn't deter us. That is not unnerving. What BJP wants to do is destroy corruption, tolabazi, secure the borders, ensure that that minority appeasement comes to a standstill. But in your appreciation and you watching the report from Ground Zero, Shubhajit, has the Chief Secretary of the West Bengal's administration's report to the centre, to the Election Commission, has that taken the sting out of Mamata Banerjee's campaign of being on a wheelchair?
Yeah, see, it is. It may have taken the sting out, but you know, it is a question of, it's an emotional issue and the optics that is there. As far as that is concerned, of course, it is difficult for Trinamool Congress to continue to say that this is an attack on her, which they may say locally, but at the state level, you know, it's difficult to say that it is a major attack mounted on her. So that they may not be able to say, but it has its own optics. which may or may not work. We do not know at this stage. I have a sense that, that they have got so many MPs, but they were clearly controlling the narrative. That is also true. This is an emotional question. This is not really a logical question. That's the problem. People may understand logically that, well, this may not work, but, emotionally when they see Mamata Banerjee pushed up on the stage, using the ramp and then the wheelchair is there, it all has a visual element. Now, these things work, as you know, in elections, and so it may have worked. But
And
today's list is
Trinamool leaders continue to insist, Priyanka Tibrewal, that institutions have been compromised, the truth is not emerging. You heard Riju Datta earlier, when I spoke to Derek O'Brien, they were very insistent that there's a chronology and an attack took place on Mamata Banerjee. It's just that very powerful elements are ensuring that the truth does not emerge, at least on paper.
See, the truth has very well come out because the Election Commission has ruled out that there was any kind of attack. So now when they were blaming the Election Commission also, they were saying that everyone is lying. The Election Commission is lying, the police is lying, the CBI is lying, the CID is lying. Everyone was lying, only Mamata Banerjee and the TMC was speaking the truth. So now it is already out. That is the reason now they are keeping quiet about that attack factor much. They are not speaking about it because entire Bengal has understood that what was the reason behind this. The reason was to shift the focus and not to speak about the real issues of the election, what they have actually done or not done for Bengal. That is why they wanted to shift the focus. That is why this entire novelty was done.
But the fact that Mamata Banerjee continues to campaign on a wheelchair, you heard Shobhajit, do those optics, are they a cause for concern for the Trinamool, for the BJP?
That is not at all a concern, I am telling you, because see, if Mamata Banerjee would have had an honest image of TMC along with her, then that would have mattered. But now everyone knows that because there is so much of corruption, syndicate, mafia, everything, that kind of an image, now they were unable to eradicate themselves from that image. So this is the reason that in order to shift all that, in order to shift the focus, that people shouldn't focus on that, she is there on the wheelchair. But people will not forget Sharda. People will not forget the corruption. People will not forget that the ED and the CBI is questioning Abhishek Banerjee's wife. All those things will not be forgotten.
Okay, so these are two different narratives, Riju Datta, that will continue. But the BJP continues to insist that while Mamata Banerjee may try to shift focus away from 10 years of her governance, or the BJP will continue to shift focus on, as you heard the Home Minister, Tolabazi, corruption, Bhrashtachar, as he put it, minority appeasement, borders not being safe. All of those issues will be BJP's top agenda in the coming days, sir. Is that a cause for concern for the TMC?
Because the bottom line is, Gaurav, even after all the defections we had in our party and we have not given candidates to a lot of people, we still have more than 185, almost 190 MLAs. So they are still in the opposition and they need a much bigger strike rate than us. We are already in power and we have much bigger denomination than them. The bottom line is, see, this is the only state where the CM provides free ration, free healthcare, free education and free health insurance to the people. Okay. Which other state in this country gets that? No other state, no other BJP-run states gets that. So we are very clear and sound what we have done for the people. People are seeing their leader, their daughter, some call her Didi, but she's a Bengal's daughter, on a wheelchair campaigning after this vicious attack. I think that is enough. We have done the work. They have attacked our leader. They have stooped so low. What else do we need? We don't need anything. The people will decide, and the people have already decided. And Mr. Amit Shah talking about Shubhendu winning, I am telling you, mark this date today, Gaurav. Shubhendu Adhikari will lose by 70,000 votes from Nandigram against Mamata
Banerjee. These are claims and counter-claims. We will know results only on the 2nd of May and subsequently. But Priyanka Tibrewal, all the criticism that the BJP mounted on TMC, saying they don't have real issues, real faces, and that is why they want to up the glamour quotient, and they've got so much from Tollywood or Tollygunj, contesting elections. Hasn't the BJP done the same with Yash Dasgupta, Payal Sarkar? You also pushed in a glamour quotient where hardworking people are feeling left out in these elections?
No, it's not that. It's the decision of our committee who is deciding on who should contest from where. And a lot of strategies are involved behind that. And apart from that, let me tell you, BJP is a party with a difference. We have workers working for the party effortlessly. We work for the party. without thinking that whether we are getting a ticket or we are not getting a ticket. We are unlike TMC because actually people who deserve ticket in TMC, you can see some of them sitting and talking on the television, but who deserve, they didn't get a ticket. So apart from that, I would not like to say or comment on who's got a ticket from TMC, who's not got it. It's irrelevant. Is the election, come and fight it. Why are you scared? Why are you already saying that you've lost the battle? Because the way you are scared and petrified, this shows that you are not prepared to fight it on the ground.
Shubhajit Bagchi, the Congress, the left, the so-called secular front, is there merit in some analysts saying that the anti-BJP vote is getting split between the TMC and the other alliance, and ultimately it will end up being advantage BJP?
Well, see, there is a possibility. Let me just speak for a minute. That is, Trinamool is going into this election on basis of their strength in extreme southern bloc, which is 4 districts of extreme south of Bengal, north-south 24 and east-west Midnapur. In their very bad days, which was the 2019 election, in the assembly segments here, out of 95 seats in these 4 districts, that is 32% of the seats of Bengal, Trinamool Congress got 72 in their worst days. So, and in the 2016 election, Trinamool got 82 out of 95 in this bloc. Now, this is a heavy Muslim majority area, especially that South 24 Parganas, where Trinamool got 31 out of 31. Now, ISF of Abbas Siddiqui, if we can cut, 2 to 3% of votes in only South 24 Parganas, Trinamool will be in serious trouble, because this is the bloc which is still very much with Trinamool till last elections. And in other blocks like, the Middle Bengal or the North Bengal, BJP has done very well. But this is where you have more than 30% of the seats, and Trinamool is very strong. So they can really damage it here. The question is, it is not about CPM or Congress. It is a question of ISF, the new party and the new leader, which is Abbas Siddiqui. We are all, and in fact, the media has made him a star because they know that is where he can matter. Just in one district, if he can cut vote of Trinamool Congress, the Muslim vote, which is 35% in South 24, then I'm sure, Trinamool will be somewhat in trouble.
It's game on in Bengal in a very big way, and we'll get you more on this. But India Today spoke to a number of BJP leaders and also reactions to BJP leaders who are getting tickets in the second list. Let's listen in.
बाबुल जी, अगर आप बता सकते हैं कि ये चुनाव जो है कितना एक्साइटिंग होगा, आप क्या डर रहे हैं या आप कॉन्फिडेंट हैं?
नहीं, डरने का कोई सवाल नहीं है। डर तो उन्हीं को होता है जो लोगों के साथ अन्याय किया है। तो डर अगर कोई रहे तो वो तृणमूल कांग्रेस है। डर अगर कोई रहा है तो वो लेफ्ट हैं जो 34 साल यहाँ पे अब शासन किया है। डर अगर कोई रहे तो कांग्रेस है जिनकी कोई लीडर भी नहीं है और कोई एक पर्टिकुलर दिशा भी नहीं है जिस रास्ते पे वो देश को आगे लेके जाने की कम से कम मौका तो मिलेगा नहीं, लेकिन रूपरेखा हो। और हम बहुत खुश हैं कि हमें माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी जैसे एक हमें मार्गदर्शक, लीडर और इंस्पायर करने लायक एक ऐसे हमें पर्सनालिटी मिली है। और देखिए, जितना बड़ा चैलेंज उतना ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन, मैं इसी तरीके से देखता हूँ। एमपी का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मिनिस्टरियल वो है, सब है, लेकिन राइट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम माई हैंड्स आर वेरी फुल। टॉलीगंज में मुझे जो दायित्व दिया गया है, मैं पूरी तरीके से पूरी ऊर्जा के साथ लड़ूंगा और डेफिनेटली कॉन्फिडेंटली कह रहा हूँ कि ये सीट जीत के मैं अपने पार्टी के लिए ये सीट मैं जीत के दिखाऊंगा।
Surprised, or did you see this coming?
Well, I may have heard whispers about it, but obviously when it's announced, it comes as a surprise. It comes as a great challenge. It's that I'm also very touched and humbled that the central and state leadership has reposed this confidence on me to be able to represent the BJP in a constituency. I hope I'll be able to live up to their expectation. I know it's a challenge. I have not fought an election before. I recognize I have some limitations, but I'm sure that with the aid of the party, with the aid of the support of the people, I will be able to fulfill the responsibilities that have been thrust.
Did you speak to the central leadership about that particular seat at Hooghly at Tarakeshwar?
I have never spoken to anybody about any seat. When Amit ji told me that we are giving you, we want you to contest, it was up to them to decide which seat, what is most appropriate for me.
Locket Chatterjee, Babul Supriyo, Nishit Pramanik and you, 4 pretty heavyweight MPs who will be contesting this election. What does that indicate?
It indicates the seriousness of the BJP. It indicates that their belief that West Bengal, that the BJP in West Bengal is putting every possible effort. There's no lack of seriousness. Everybody is involved in this big task in trying to bring about this monumental change. It's going to be a revolutionary change when we manage it.
पहले गायक था, अभी नायक होने का शायद उसका कोई माने डिजायर हुआ होगा, लेकिन अभी ये माटी जो है ना, बंगाल की माटी बहुत ही ज्यादा गड़बड़ है. इसमें ज्यादा खेलने को मत करो. वो क्या है, कौन है वो? चलिए ना एक साथ बोलिए ना, मदन मित्रों के साथ हटेंगे पैदल. चलिए हाजरा में बाबुल भी पैदल जाएगा, मैं भी पैदल जाएगा. चलिए ना, किसका साथ कितना सेल्फी आता है भाई. चलिए तो खेला होबे शेषेर खेला होबे.
Babul Supriyo has been fielded from Tollygunge. Why do you think elected MPs are once again being fielded? Does the BJP does not have enough candidates in their team?
Not to talk about candidates, talk about workers. They don't have workers, they do not have leaders. They are trying to create an atmosphere thereby forcing the TMC leaders and other party leaders to join them, to replace their own cadres and leaders. So let them decide what they want to do.
They don't have the bench strength.
No, they don't have any strength. They have the money power, they have the agency system, and they have the central the party at the central is using the entire power to defeat Mamata Banerjee. Entire cabinet is here. This shows how powerful is Mamata Banerjee.
So, Mr. Tibrewal, the TMC says all the BJP has is money power and agencies targeting and intimidating political opponents.
See, when the TMC came out with their list, how many of us commented on who the candidate is? We are not even bothered who's contesting from where, if you have noticed. But today, when we are coming out with the list, they are so surprised, they are so scared, and all the more they are wanting to know that who are the other candidates. So this is the concern which they are having, because they know that they have a tough battle with us. And the way Madan Mitra was speaking, we all heard him speaking. See, this overconfidence, Gundaism, or the arrogance, this will be shattered soon. This will break, because we have allegiance to a party. We work with all the efforts for our party. And for tickets, see, it's an effortless thing for us. We don't even bother whether we are getting a ticket or we are not getting a ticket. All we want to do is to work for the party.
Ma'am, that very clearly is not happening, as you've seen, Shubhajit, with Shovan Chatterjee and several others saying they're very disappointed. Shovan Chatterjee, of course, we are told, has also put out a message saying that he's feeling very humiliated within the party. So all those who are leaving the BJP, who are leaving the TMC, joining the BJP, Shubhajit, will we see, as the TMC says, a reverse migration from the BJP to the TMC?
Well, at this stage, it's very difficult to say. The reverse migration for what? I mean, well, Shovan Chatterjee is a very interesting case, because, Shovan Chatterjee has been our main cadre manager. The worker management was good. Shovan Chatterjee's. That's why he has been the right-hand person of Trinamool Congress leader, Mamata Banerjee, for a very long time in Calcutta. I mean, he has tremendous control over these councillors, many of whom are still there in the corporation. So he is a good manager. Now, so if he doesn't work, it's not just a question of contesting. If he doesn't work for either side, for Trinamool, for the BJP or the Trinamool, then it's BJP in this case which is going to lose. This is very critical point. The other things also, you look at it. I mean, Mr. Shah did not deny that there are problems, after this seats are, the candidate list has been announced. I mean, take the example of Rantidev Sengupta, our senior in Calcutta, very, very prolific journalist, the Bengali newspaper, Bhartaman. Now, he has been given a ticket and he didn't know about it and he denied. I mean, he just didn't want to contest. Then he was kind of quote-unquote pressurized, And there's a story now in some Bengali, I think, channel. There's a pressurized that you have to contest. So he didn't know that. So that is a problem. Thirdly, look at Singur, a key seat, in Bengal history and politics in recent years. There, this Trinamool, who was formerly with Trinamool, this school teacher there, he has been given a ticket, and now there people are agitating in front of his house. I mean, they're all from BJP, and this kind of reports are coming from every district, and there these BJP people are saying that they're going to put up candidates. BJP's managers will have to manage this, and they have very, very few days, to manage these people.
I want to show you these images of Amit Shah at the road show. Take a look at these images. This, the BJP insists, is its show of strength in Bengal. This is what the BJP claims will bring a parivartan. I need to slip into a quick break here. Back with lots more. We leave you with these images. Keep watching India Today.